Hello world, my name is Ashley Collins. Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Breakup Diaries. So several years ago, I made a video titled Why I Hate Black Men or Why I Don't Date Black Men. It's one of those. It's one of my most clicked on videos. Notice how I said clicked on and not viewed, because if you watch the entire video, you notice that like it's kind of like an ironic title, but like obviously it triggered a lot of people, which I think is very interesting. It's very interesting how we willfully choose to be triggered. I used to do that in the past. It was very easy to like look at a title and be like, oh, I'm gonna respond to this, but it's like you didn't read the article, you didn't read the caption. And this is another thing I'm noticing. People don't read the caption at all. Some people do, some people, like not everyone, obviously, but like I'm generalizing. People don't read the caption. They just like look at and it's interesting because reels is it's like a thing on Instagram, but reels are so much more popular now than the full 60-second clip on Instagram. And I'm like, is our attention span getting that worse? Like, do we really not want to read? You know what I'm saying? Like, but also I'm guilty. Like, I like to look at the Joe Rogan's podcast clips. I don't watch it in its entirety. I look for the clips. And I'm like, am I that much of an ape? Yes, probably. But anyway, what's the purpose? What's the point right now? The point is, I want to talk about why I still hate men. This is something that I get accused of a lot. And I feel like it's because I'm a woman that people are like, why do you hate men so much? Because you have shitty taste in dating men. And it's like, okay, there is logic to my thought process. First of all, I don't hate men. I think that there is a rise in weak men. However, what do I mean by that? So Jordan Peterson has this theory called the Peter Pan syndrome, where the male gender doesn't have to grow up. They can stay in Never Never Land forever, and it's okay because we coddle them. Don't you think so? Like, don't you think that we're making it so convenient? There is no incentive to being a strong, wise, capable man. No, but also now that and I've been musing on this a lot the past several months actually. What are the incentives to being a good man, and also what do women bring to the table other than sex? Like and I don't need a relationship for sex anymore. I can go to porn, I can go to OnlyFans, I can buy someone who will make me feel special. So why do we need each other anymore? So it's like men are constantly seeking Tinkerbell, right? Rather than they know that they need Wendy. They know that they need that structure. They need that stability. But Tinkerbell is just so much more exciting, and it's easier. It's more convenient, So I think that there's a rise in lost boys right now. But like I said, we're enabling them. We're coddling them. You don't have to. You don't have to, to go out and kill a lion anymore to provide for your family. Nah, you can just sit in your ass all day and play video games, and you can get paid for it. Not, so what's the incentive to grow up? There is none. If this video triggers you, good. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, at some point we need to get away from Never Never Land, and we need to grow up and also look at it. Look at the examples of grown-ups in Peter Pan. Look at me making like Disney references. Look at the example of grown-ups. Captain Hook. What is Captain Hook? He's a scary, bitter old man. I don't want to grow up to be that. I'd rather be Peter Pan, And the crocodile is symbolism for time. How time is always constantly chasing you, and you're gonna die. So if I'm gonna die, why not just stay a kid forever? Why not? And this is something that every day it just hits me in the head. It's so fucking obvious how my ex was just a boy in grown-ass man clothing. So why not I just stay a boy in these animal costumes forever? Because like I said, there's no incentive to being a grown-up. What's the incentive to being a grown-up? What's so great about being a grown-up? Let's be honest. Bills. Having to pay a mortgage. Having to... Did you know that when you do buy a house, you have to maintain the fucking roof? I didn't know that, like I missed that part in school, but I know how to find the fucking Pythagorean theorem, I know how government works, but how is that useful to my adulthood, A couple of quotes that I want to read to you, and I got some of these references are from Jordan Peterson and Captain Sinbad. If you don't know who Captain Sinbad is, YouTube him and also follow him because he makes fantastic makes fantastic content. Sorry, like got work texting me at the same time as I'm recording this. I'm gonna focus. Okay, so weak men can't be virtuous. When a man lacks purpose, he distracts himself in pleasure, right? So we have some purposeless souls walking around because, like I said, there is no need to slay the lion to bring home to the family. There is no great depression happening right now. There's no war going. No war. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna explain to myself. I'm not gonna explain myself. There is no war going on right now. So there's no like writing letters to your sweetheart, being like, wait for me, I'm coming for you. So when you lack purpose in life, what do? You stay a lost boy, I'm trying to be nice. Why did I write that down? I do a podcast and and sometimes I'm a bit argumentative, and I don't mean to be that way. I don't mean, but shouldn't we question things? If something doesn't add up, if something doesn't make sense, if something contradicts, shouldn't you ask questions? And this is a problem I get with a lot of guys, though. I get into so many bickerings with guys. Oh my God, I was out the other night. I was talking to this guy, and like I brought up a point, and he said he needs to use the restroom, and he never came back. But it's like, why wouldn't you want someone who you can have a conversation with? Do you really want a submissive girl who's just gonna agree with everything that you say and do? I guess so. I guess I'll just be single forever then. I don't give a fuck. Sorry, a bird just flew by. Is someone a weak man or a liar? But then you can't be a man and be virtuous. You can't be a weak man and be a virtuous and claim to be a virtuous, honest, kind person. You know what a definition of a man is? And I wrote this down. Strength, courage, gameness. What is gameness? If you get punched in the face, you're gonna take that punch, you're gonna eat it, and you're gonna fight back. Okay? Mastery and grit. How long can you last? How long can you endure? And I know that maybe what I'm saying are social constructs, but social constructs help with socialization. Like these things, there are patterns in history, and there are patterns in life, and maybe some things adapt here and there, but they work. They work. Like gay couples. Like having two parents in the household helps create a nice, strong, contributing member to society. But having two, you know what I'm saying? What else? I know that we need a tribe in order to thrive in this world, right? But back then the tribes were a lot smaller. Now we have tens of thousands of tribal members, and it sometimes you can sometimes get lost in finding your identity because you're too busy trying to adapt to what other people are thinking, what other people like, what other people enjoy, so you don't know who you are. And this is something that I was musing on. I was listening to the Brothers of Legacy podcast. Let me not miss that plug this morning. And I mentioned Game of Thrones, and Dwayne was like, wait a minute, that's where you got your name from, the Aunt of Dragons. That's my handle on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, the Aunt of Dragons. And it hit me. And I was like, oh, fuck. I forgot who I was. While I was so busy dating this fucking lost boy, I forgot that I'm the fucking Aunt of Dragons. I have a kingdom that I am building, and I do not have time to be a part of your broken fucking hero's journey. Because we're all going through a hero's journey, right? We're either going to be, and I do believe that we are the villain in some people's stories. Maybe I'm the villain in my ex's, and maybe hopefully one day he'll grow up and be a man. Or not. But that's not my job. That's not my responsibility. It's not our responsibility to raise these boys. And I want to say that again to someone who's dating someone right now and they're having a hard time and they're struggling. It's like, oh, I can change him. No. That's not your fucking job. That's their mother's job. That's their fucking grandmother's job. Or fucking hire someone. It's not your job to raise these boys, guys. Or girls. Whatever. Whatever. I am the fucking Aunt of Dragons. I slay fucking dragons and I tame them. And I'm building a fucking kingdom. And I forgot who the fuck I was this past year. But now I remember. Okay. Like I was saying, men aren't taught to conquer themselves. Rather, they're taught to conquer women or things, items, money, right? The real battle is inside yourself, guys. It's not the material things. It's not how many women that you pay to date you on fucking OnlyFans. It's you. But like I said, it's an odyssey. I also know that a strong man is an illusion because it's not strength. Like at the end of the day, you'll always outnumber us with muscles. Oh, look at that lighting change. I kind of like that though. Thanks, son. Strength is not muscle. Strength is internal. Strength is taking care of your tribe, your community. And are you doing that? Or are you pretending to do it? And that's it. Oh, I still like men. Unfortunately. I'll probably never find one who can tame me, but that's fine. That's fine, because that's it. That's all I gotta say. I hope that you watched till the end and that you weren't triggered by the title, but if so, then like I said, grow the fuck up, because we gotta stop getting coddled, guys. Let's stop being coddled. Okay, that's it. Bye.